Oh, the defense force just came and ran all those people off the beach.
They don't live there like you.
I am a law-abiding citizen. I do
You got
not.
the whole beach to yourself.
I am on the bench, man. I'm up on the bench. I don't break laws. I make laws.
Amen. Amen.
Period. Tell them how it is.
Man, call the police.
She is the police because she makes the laws.
That's exactly what she's saying.
Who's this?
That's Toastmaster Nestor Williams.
Oh, okay.
Our past area director.
Yes, I remember his
Now
face.
our director for the Sunshiner.
Yes, Mom. Hello.
Oh, hello. You on to bigger and better.
He on in Florida now. He all over the place.
Just bigger work, that's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you see how young you are. Look, you look younger and younger, man.
Yeah, he does. Look like a high schooler.
Look at these eyes. I tired now, man.
Hey, Miss Bonnie.
Hey, how you?
You look like a tourist, man.
I look like an Indian. I was thinking, looking at this picture, I'm so take this picture, move, blank out his face.
You got your sun. You got your suntan and all.
Honestly,
you look good, though. You look good,
yeah,
Bonnie.
let me see your face.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Miss Bean. Hi,
Hey,
Hi, everybody.
Hello, madam. What membership? Come on, Toastmaster Cox, what you eating, man?
Oh.
Wait, what you eating again?
Again, man. I just put that last piece of coconut raisin cake in my mouth with a cup of coffee. You're all breaking into my time, man. You're all breaking into my time.
all you got is time, but you retired.
I had to go put on clothes and take off bathing suit, man.
Hi, Miss Boodle.
Where are you, Miss Donnell? Hey, Jalita.
Oh. I got
Donnell, yeah, you got a black screen.
However you want. Share the one you wrote up first.
Hi, Madam President.
Madam President, don't
How are
you
you?
look good?
Hello, you all
Fine,
look
thanks.
lovely.
That's what everybody
Big
see.
Bonnie, your hair.
Hello, Miss Radiant President.
Madam President,
Yes.
most recently married president of the Bahamas.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm married.
Oh, look at that big old thing.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best.
You all
Thank
get
you.
show off now.
You see that big ring, boy? Jeepers.
Mom, where you buy that from?
You better keep your hand inside the car.
I'm
Right
deciding to
that big
climb my
hole.
whole lot.
Oh boy. Who's that? Oh, Mr. Boodle, you looking so serious. We making too many jokes, eh?
Man, that's bull, man. That's the Abaco man.
Oh,
Ready for business, always ready for business.
that's yeah. That's
Well,
good.
it's 6:30. Is everybody in place? So we can get started.
Yeah, we got actually here, Madam President.
It is 6:30.
Yes, it is.
Is this where DTM Albury asked for 10 minutes recess now?
No.
No recess tonight.
No. We ready to rock and roll. We in the land of the living.
Yes, is Toastmaster Stewart in place to begin?
She called, but I don't see her, Madam President. But we can just go ahead and
Okay.
make this happen.
Yes,
Folks
sir.
are very pleasant. Very pleasant. Good afternoon. We now call this meeting of Action for Achievement, Toastmasters Club 1095 to order. Certainly is our pleasure to welcome you this evening. At this time, we're going to call for the introduction of the chairperson, which will be done by own Toastmaster Darnell Bain. Let's welcome her. Toastmaster Bain.
Is her mic on?
Writer and leader. After
Can you hear us, Toastmaster Bain? We can see you.
She seems to be speaking, but she seems to be coming in and out.
Okay. Let's give her a second. We certainly want to take this opportunity to say welcome to all of our guests this evening. And we just want to mention that in the house this evening, we have our Area 60 Director, Toastmaster Derek Garcia Roll. We also have our immediate past Area 60 Director, and now the Director of our district newsletter, Toastmaster Ernesto Williams. We are visiting all the way from Trinidad and Tobago, Sandra Pike Anthony, and visiting from all the way in the Bahamas. That's the big island called Andros, the president of Chichani, Toastmaster Nevada Roll. And we also have another guest, Ms. Shalana Ferret. And Toastmaster Ferret, where are you visiting from?
Good evening, everyone. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Another Trini?
Yes.
No, Trini is in the house. Welcome to both of you, and welcome to all. And of course, we now Toastmaster Bain.
Okay, Mr. the interruption there. So once again, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and our special guests. It's my pleasure to introduce our chairperson for this evening. He is a young Bahamian educator, writer, and leader. After successfully earning his Bachelor of Secondary Education in English, Language, and Literature at the then
She's coming in and out, folks. Just give her a few minutes. Thank you. So that Toastmaster Bain was introducing our chairperson for this evening. And as mentioned, he's a young man out of the College of the Bahamas, which is now the University of the Bahamas. He's an educator by profession. He presently now is one of the director of education, or one of the directors of education for the Anglican Diocese, which covers the 4 Anglican schools throughout the Bahamas here in New Providence, Grand Bahama, and Exuma. And certainly he's no stranger to us. He's been our leader for the past year up until June 30th. So please welcome our chairperson for this evening, Toastmaster Ernesto Williams.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Aubrey and Toastmaster Bain. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. And I noticed, I don't know if any of you noticed, but as distinguished Toastmaster Aubrey introduced me, I applauded for myself. And I want to encourage you right now, very quickly, right before we start our program, please give yourselves a round of applause for being here today. Give yourself a nice round of applause for being a part. Members, for making it this far to yet another installation service. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and it is a joy for me to be your chairperson, to lead you through this evening's ceremonies in which we induct, in which we install new officers, and of course, we bring the membership together under the vision, leading beyond expectations. Our focus for this 2020-2021 year under the 2020-2021 executive. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are ready, let's go. It is a joy for me to introduce Toastmaster Cox, who will be bringing our invocation, of course, taking us to the throne of grace as the Father blesses these proceedings. Round of applause for Toastmaster Andrea Cox. All mics on mute, please. Head bowed and eyes closed.
Heavenly Father, how we praise you and adore you. We thank you for a wonderful and awesome day. Father God, you're a keeper, sustainer, and you are our creator. And greater is he that in us than he that is in the world. Thank you for this meeting tonight. We pray, oh God, that your name will always be glorified. And we pray for a successful meeting. And we thank the new leaders. And God, I pray to equip them with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as we continue to move forward to do the things that you call us to do. And we thank you for the leaders of Toastmasters and allow us to continue to unite and be our brothers and sisters keepers and be able to be a blessing. And we thank you for this meeting. In Jesus' name, put it in your hands. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Cox. And ladies and gentlemen, continuing where you are, we'll have Toastmaster Genevieve Bullard, wonderful addition, and of course, wonderful loyal member to 1095, come to sing us our national anthem, patriotically sound and true. So of course, continue to keep your mics on mute as we follow Toastmaster Genevieve Bullard's lead as she leads us to the singing of our country's anthem. To you, Toastmaster Bullard.
Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahamland. March on to glory, your bright banner waving high. See how the world marks the manner of your bearing. Pledge to excel through love and unity, resting onward, march together to a common lofty goal. Steady sunward, though the weather hide the wide and treacherous shore. Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahamland, till the road you've trod lead unto your God. March on, Bahamland.
Yay.
Ladies and gentlemen, not only is she an amazing speaker who placed second in the table topics and inspirational speech competition for the area representing 1095, but she can sing. Thank you so much to Toastmaster Genevieve Bullard, as well to Toastmaster Andrea Cox. And I show my trophy, my star trophy in representation of you. Thank you for continued excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, I indulge your time. Now, we know that if we were meeting an executive installation would invoke all of us seated around another, professionally adorned in our places, not only from the waist up, but also down, and indeed someone at the lectern be singing. And I think we have an opportunity here as we lead beyond expectations. My request, members of 1095 and fellow guests from all across the world, is to take part in charging the executive. Not only do we want to put them or give them words of encouragement, but we want to give ourselves to their extended help as well. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? Throughout the course of this program, I incite each and every one of you, go into your chat and type an encouraging message, type an encouraging word, thank you, type in words of advice. You may want to type something that's relative to the theme, leading beyond expectations. You want to type something you expect from your executive. Maybe you want to pledge your aid to the executive this year. Whatever it is, I want you to take to the chat and type it. Take a second or two to think of what you want to say and put that in our chat. And once that's done, throughout the intervals of our program this afternoon, I want to read those out. And I want to put the passion, I want to put the faith, and I want to put the verb behind the word that the executives can feel, that the members can feel, and of course, that matter or the mass around us can reverberate from. We want your words to echo throughout the atmosphere, to propel our executive team to excellence in this year. So think of every word meticulously. I will put my best behind them. And of course, they're going to skyrocket into the future to make 2020 an excellent year for Action for Achievement 1095. And so I'm charging you all with that. Go ahead and put that in the chat. With that being noted, ladies and gentlemen, I see that we are still enjoying the gifts of our raffle master. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can still be a part. And with that, it is a joy for me to pass the gavel to our raffle master for this evening's ceremony, none other than Toastmaster Tamika Poitier. You just have to mute your mic, Toastmaster Poitier. All right, I think, although she is on the call, Toastmaster Poitier may be away from her technological device at the moment. I will encourage someone to please get in touch with Toastmaster Poitier for me, please. And I will return to her in a moment. However, allow us to move on to our welcome address, and just so you can feel a little bit more welcome, a little bit more at ease, even though you are at home, to feel happy with the members of 1095 today. It's a joy for me to welcome one of our distinguished Toastmasters. He is also the news anchor for the Sunshiners Timely Tidbits newscast, and he's an able-bodied real estate agent, able-bodied master of ceremony, able-bodied broadcaster, able-bodied leader, distinguished Toastmaster, Albert Thompson.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Toastmasters. It's certainly a pleasure to be here again on a Tuesday night, enthusiastically yours every Tuesday here at Club 1095, Action for Achievement. Great pleasure to be a part of this program tonight because we are here for a new members induction and a club's installation ceremony. Isn't that amazing? Another year has passed and we start another Toastmaster year and we welcome in and usher in some new executives. Wow. Let me first of all say thank you to the outgoing executives who served us for the past year so ably, their service, and for the new executives that are coming in. Wow. You have our support. You have my support. And we thank you for taking up the helm and the challenge to lead 1095 during this next year. We know it's not easy, especially during these COVID times. and in these COVID streets, as they would say. But we thank you so much for taking up the challenge and keeping 1095 exciting and full of action throughout this year. We look forward to seeing you do great things and not just make us a distinguished club, not just make us a select distinguished club, but as usual, make us a President's Distinguished Club this year. So Toastmasters, let us thank them and welcome them all. And we welcome you to this program tonight. We hope you have an exciting meeting. And remember, we make the meeting, so let's bring our excitement to the meeting. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Thompson, and I agree. This star is for you, Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Thompson. Excellent job. Ladies and gentlemen, I echo our welcome speakers' words. Let's continue to hold our executive and our team to the best. Let's continue to give them our best, and let's continue to bring the passion and the energy and the joy of Toastmasters every single time we meet. Enthusiastically yours indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what you've been placing in the chat so far. We have, we have immediate past president, Toastmaster Kimberly Stirrup, saying to the leaders, with God all things are possible, and with him nothing is impossible. Toastmaster Bain says to the leaders, lead by example. Bonnie notes, it is my wish that our new young executives will take this club to higher heights and succeed beyond our expectations with God's help and the assistance of fellow Toastmasters. Absolutely. And of course, the entire club of Dynamic Persuaders says, excellent job, DTM Andrew Aubrey, from your Dynamic Persuaders family. And of course, I can't help but to mention some other words from the Toastmaster Bain. Keywords to hold on to: communication, patience, and compassion. Communication, patience, and compassion. CPC, everybody. Of course, we have one of our past area directors from Division I, Toastmaster Merla Addis Pawar, saying, executive team and club members, you can. End of story. Wow, that's brilliant. You can. You can. You can. I'm going to come back and read some more, and I humbly ask that you all take the time to put some more encouraging messages into the chat for our executive team. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to have the introduction. Sorry, we're going to try once again our raffle master, Toastmaster Tamika Poitier. Are you here, Toastmaster Poitier? Maybe not. Toastmaster Poitier. Oh, yes, you are. Go ahead, Toastmaster Poitier. Please lead us into our raffle this evening. Thank you so much.
Can everyone hear me?
Loud and clear. Gonna ask that everyone else please humbly mute your mic so that we can hear Toastmaster Poitier's beautiful voice this evening.
Once again, a pleasant good evening. My apologies for my tardiness. My laptop is an hour off and I didn't realize it. I was working from this morning on my laptop, so my most humble apologies. So let me get started with our raffle. So first and foremost, this is how we're gonna handle our raffle today virtually. I have the tickets here, the numbers here. I will inform you as to how much the tickets will cost. And once you inform me as to how many tickets you want, I will take the tickets off. I will put them in the bag and I'll send you photos of the stuff of your ticket. The cost of the tickets, firstly, would be, if you're getting one ticket, is $1. If you want to get 7 tickets, it will be $5. And if you would like 10 tickets, it will be $16. So I know we have some big ballers in here today, so we got a lot of persons getting 10 tickets for $16. But this is all in good fun. We're trying to raise some funds for our club. So I expect everyone to at least purchase 1 ticket. The first prize we will be, first and foremost, can persons inform me how many tickets they would be interested in purchasing?
Thank you, Madam Raffle Master. I'll lead off. Distinguished Toastmaster Aubrey. $10 worth. That's 16.
Toastmaster Aubrey, $10 worth.
Toastmaster Poitier, can you type out the cost of the
Right
ticket
there.
inside the
Okay.
chat? Yes.
Let me type it right now for you.
Yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please engage Toastmaster Poitier, the humble raffle master for this evening's ceremony. Message her, chat to her immediately, and support the excellence of the club. By minimum, catch that 7 ticket, $5 price. Can't get any better than that. And of course, Toastmaster Poitier mentioned some ballers. And ladies and gentlemen, I am about to introduce one of those ballers. A very intriguing baller. If you give him a basketball, he knows what to do. And if you give him a gavel, he knows what to do as well. No matter the instrument, this individual is competent, capable, willing, poised, ready to go, and is going to give his all, particularly to the Toastmasters program. Coming to induct our new members is our present Area 60 Director, Toastmaster Derek Garcia.
Thank you very much, DTM Ernesto Williams. DTM Williams, last week I said to you, I did not think that you could have topped what you did the week before, and here I am again saying the same thing. I did not think that you could top what you did just Friday gone. So put me on that pedestal once again, claiming me to be a baller. Toastmaster Poitier, I would like $20 worth of tickets. So let's see who's above that.
Okay.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, it is indeed a pleasure, my privilege, to administer the induction ceremony for 3 new members to this great club. One of the reasons why I count it a privilege and a pleasure is because today, August the 11th, marks the 93rd anniversary of Toastmasters being formed. So here you are today, being installed as the newest set of members on the birthday of Toastmasters International. So for that alone, I congratulate you. Once again, it is my privilege to induct 3 members to this Toastmasters Club Action for Achievement 1095 family, Toastmaster Bernishka Black. And just to backtrack, to do a little bit of housekeeping, because I want them to be prominently displayed. Will everyone else please turn off your videos? And as I call their names, I would just like for the members who will be inducted, pictures to be displayed. And also along with them, once I would have called their mentors' names, for their mentors to turn on their cameras to act as them standing beside their mentees. So once again, Toastmaster Bernishka Black, Toastmaster Christopher Pelicanos, and Toastmaster Tamika Poitier. Okay, see Toastmaster Poitier so far, but we'll continue on. You are the newest members, you are being inducted as the newest members into the Action for Achievement 1095 family. This is an important and happy occasion for Toastmasters Black, Pelicanos, and Poitier. We now have an opportunity to help them learn, grow, and achieve. With the newest members, you've already turned on your camera, so that's your act of standing virtually to the lectern, joining me at the lectern. As members of Action for Achievement Toastmasters Club 1095, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. Toastmasters is a worldwide organization, and like I said earlier, 95 years old, with over 4,000 members across the globe. And that is evident by us having guests in the gallery from all the way from Trinidad and Tobago and from India as well in our ceremony today. Dedicated to helping people and to helping one another in the spirit of sharing and enjoyment. With Toastmasters Kimberly Storer, DTM Andrew Albury, and Toastmaster Brunel Bain, please turn on your videos as an act of joining us at the lectern for your respective mentees. Fellow Toastmasters, you have agreed to mentor Toastmasters Black, Pelicanos, and Poitiers. It is your responsibility to help them get off to a dynamic start, to assist your mentees with the minimum of their first 3 speeches. And I dare say to you, your mentorship goes beyond the first 3 speeches. To provide and support your mentees as they perform functionary roles for the first time. To encourage your mentees to become fully involved in pathways and the Toastmasters program at the club level and beyond. Toastmasters Storer, DTM Albury, and Toastmaster Bain, do you accept the responsibilities and pledge to share your knowledge and experience with Toastmasters Black, Pelicanos, and Poitiers? And you will repeat, I will?
I will.
I will.
Oh, you sound like a choir, a trio, to be honest with you. Toastmasters Black and Pelicanos, please affirm your commitment to Action for Achievement Toastmasters Club 1095 by answering I will to the following statements. Do you promise to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment? And I'll tell you when I'm finished so you can say I will, because there's a number of them that I'll be calling off. To prepare all your projects to the best of your ability, basing them on the Toastmasters educational program pathways. To participate actively in club activities. To evaluate each other in a positive and constructive manner. To help the club maintain a positive, friendly environment. To willingly serve your club as an officer when called upon. To treat your fellow members and guests with respect and courtesy. To bring others, new members, into the club so that they too can gain and benefit from the Toastmasters 93 years and counting. To adhere to guidelines and rules for all Toastmasters educational and recreational program and recognition program. And last but not least, to act within the Toastmasters core values of integrity, respect, service, and excellence during the conduct of all Toastmasters meetings and activities. And you will say,
I will.
I got one I will. Do I have another?
Poitiers.
Toastmaster Poitiers? Almost cost me, reduce my $20 to 15, but I'll go up one more, $25 just for you saying I will.
Thank you.
Now, will the members
I can't hear him.
Sorry, I got so excited about adding on that next $5 that my mic accidentally muted itself before I went up to $30. So again, members, turn on your videos so that we may give our pledge to our new members. It's on the screen. You can open up your mics for now to recite the members' pledge. So On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
We
We the
We
members
the members of the
Member of the Action
Action
for Achievers Toastmasters Club
of
1095
1095
pledge
pledge
to
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 support
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 you
you in your
best
quest
for
self-development,
to
to provide
provide
you
you
with
with
the positive
positive
cultural
evaluation,
evaluation
to
to
maintain
maintain a
in
free
a supportive
and peaceful
atmosphere
atmosphere,
to
to
give you
give you opportunities
to help others,
and
and
to
to make
make your
our
Toastmaster membership
Toastmasters membership
a
reward
rewarding
rewarding
and
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 fulfilling
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 experience.
experience.
Thank you very much, members of Action for Achievement 1095. And it is important to note that although it sounded a bit distorted, the comforting fact is that you, the new members of Action for Achievement, have a number of different voices and ears that you can go to for support and direction. You're not just stuck in one place. So take that as a source of comfort. So it has been my pleasure, and I welcome you as the newest members to Action for Achievement 1095 and to the Toastmasters community at large. The world is at your hands.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, applause once again through Member Action for Achievement 1095. Applause to you, amazing members. Best decision of your life. And of course, I hold this gold trophy star up in recognition of your commitment as well. Excellent year. It will be amazing. And thank you for joining this amazing club. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being gentle, that we're going gross in in purchasing raffle tickets today. I do not want you to forget that I want to read your charges or your words of advice for the executive. Please type those in the chat. Toastmaster Andrea Cox says, my desire is to assist whenever I am needed, available especially for social special projects. And distinguished Toastmaster Albert Thompson says, the sky is not the limit. The limit is where you set it. Go beyond the sky, ladies and gentlemen. Go beyond the skies, Toastmasters and guests. Go beyond the sky. Members of Action for Achievement 1095 and affiliates. Go beyond the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to introduce our keynote speaker is the giant of Toastmasters. And I'm not speaking physically. I am speaking within the ramifications of leadership and communication. This gentleman has a powerhouse of a voice, a powerhouse of talent, a powerhouse of trades, and of course, a powerhouse of fashion. One of the most positive individuals and ready and willing Toastmasters you will ever meet. Round of applause for Toastmaster Rodney Boodle.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction to our wonderful DTM and chair, Ernesto Williams. But I am tasked with introducing a keynote speaker unlike anyone I think most of you have heard. This person has been in Toastmasters for over 20 years. More than double, triple, even quadruple any one of you have even experienced so far, and we dare and dream to be in that position. This Toastmaster has been a district governor and a past district director. Her district got 5th in the world. Do you understand how powerful it is? With all of the districts and sections and clubs in the world, they were able to make it stand out in such a way that everyone can see it. This Toastmaster also was the past regional advisor for Region 8 of Toastmasters. And this one I'm a little bit jealous of. This Toastmaster already have 6 DTM awards under their belt and already planning on getting their 7th. And I barely trying to get my first. So I need to get some advice from this wonderful person. So on this topic today, fair, let it go, and lead in a time of 8 to 10 minutes, I'm introducing the wonderful, the fantastic DTM, Antoinette Fox. Please give her a round as she come on.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster Bootles, for that introduction. And no, you don't have to be jealous. We can get you your DTMs as well. Just commitment and hard work. The topic this evening, leading beyond expectations. Everyone talks about leadership. It's not just a generic concept understood by only a few. It's a real set of skills needed to be authentic, inspiring, and genuine. It's a set of skills that can be developed. Leaders are powerful. They achieve results and are always able to connect with others in the way that's empathetic or even compassionate. They listen, they make effective decisions, and are able to manage well under pressure. Over the past few months, we have had a number of setbacks. Setbacks, though, are not always negative. We have had 2 of the biggest setbacks during the 2019-2020 Toastmasters year. We started with a hurricane. Whereas it affected the landmass of Abaco and Grand Bahama, it affected us all as a country as we had to band together to help our brothers and sisters. The 2020-2021 Toastmasters year didn't find us in a much better position, as it is seeing us still faced with a global pandemic that we are working our way through. Setbacks, though, are sometimes sent to guide us in a much bigger and better direction. Many leaders were developed, many have emerged, you have seen new businesses come to pass, you have gotten creative ways in which we do things. I remember a story I heard some time ago, and I've listened to variations of it many times. A woman who prepared ham every holiday, and that would be the Thanksgiving holiday, would purchase a whole ham, cut each side of the meat off, and bake it, never really overthinking about the process, until one year, her daughter, eager to learn how to prepare the holiday ham, asked her mother, and I can see my daughter asking me this, "Mom, why do you cut the sides of the ham?" Trudging, she replied to her daughter, "Because that's how Grandma always made the ham, and hers was the most delicious." So later at the dinner table, the daughter asked Grandma, "Grandma, why do you always cut the ends of the ham when you make it?" Grandma replied, "Because my mother always cut the sides of the ham, and our ham was always delicious." So she repeated the process again, asking the great-grandmother, who began to chuckle at the end of the table. All 3 women turned to great-grandma and said, "What's so funny?" She replied, "I cut the sides of the ham because I didn't have a pan large enough to bake the entire ham." What if I told you that 20 years from now, your life would be exactly the same? You'll be in the same place doing the same thing with the same people, hopefully in 1095. Can you imagine waking up in the same house, driving the same car, going to the same job, having the same routine day in and day out? Would you be okay with that being your reality? I seriously doubt it. Who wants to be in the same place, in the exact same circumstances for that long? I would dare say not too many people would be satisfied with their lives if everything remained as they always were for 20 years. I have been in the Toastmasters program for 20 years. 6, almost 7 DTMs later, Could you imagine if there were no changes, just repeating the same thing over and over and over? But now we have the Pathways program, so there comes another opportunity to get another DTM. Let's now define leading. Leading is the capacity to set and achieve challenging goals, taking fast and decisive action, and inspiring others to perform at the highest level they can. Let's also define expectations. An expectation is a belief about what may happen in the future. You can only lead beyond expectations if you know what the expectation is. In Toastmasters, the expectation as an executive is to fulfill the role you were elected to and to do it to the best of your ability. As members of this great program, we are expected to support each other in a friendly, supportive environment. Today's environment, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, is filled with more requests and expectations than ever before. Now leaders must master more skills than ever. Who would have thought we would be doing Toastmasters via a Zoom virtual platform? Being an expert in one's business discipline is not enough. Instead, one must step outside the standard patterns and think beyond the norm, and conquer other skills that are not easily acquired and often not taught in any university. Additional expertise can only come through the lessons of experience, observations, mistakes, and failures. There are many qualities of a good leader, and to lead, one must be honest and possess integrity, one of the core values of Toastmasters. One must also be confident. A confident leader is one who stands in the face of adversity and can get things done. A good leader also inspires others. Never bring anyone down, always raise people up. Never knock individuals for what they are unable to achieve, but be the solution and help them to achieve it. A good leader is also committed and passionate. And many of you, all of you, I would say, in this program tonight are committed and passionate, or you won't be taking your Tuesday evening to be on a Zoom installation ceremony. Good leaders also delegate and they empower. When you delegate, you give others the opportunity to also achieve their goals and to also show how they can actually get the job done as well. Good leaders empower individuals to be better than them. I always say this story. When I served as district governor and achieved number 5 in the world, the lieutenant governor, as we called them back then, was of education. She became the district governor the following year. When she completed her year as district governor, she was number 2 in the world. I always state that if the person that comes behind you is not more successful than you, then you were a failure and you did not empower the individuals to do better. Good leaders are also good communicators. Tell people what you want done. If you're leading beyond expectations, state the expectation. Do not expect individuals to assume that they know, or don't assume that individuals know what you expect of them. Yes, Toastmasters International expects us to achieve the educational program, expects us to add new members, expects us to pay our dues, to attend training, but you must communicate this information to your club members as the executive body. Also, leading as good communicators, when the executive body comes to the club, you come as one unified front. If 3 of you disagreed on a situation, the club members should never know this. And that is where good communication from leadership comes into play. Also, being a good leader, you must be accountable. As we know, the buck stops with the president. Everything that happens with the club or with the executives comes back to the president. The president is the leader that is held accountable. When you lead by example, you create a picture of what's possible. People can look at you and say, well, if he or she can do it, then I can do it too. When you lead by example, you make it easy for others to follow you. Executives, as you are installed this evening to lead this club, be fearless, be respectful, build a cohesive unit, and most importantly, lead beyond expectations for those leaders to come behind you. You are in the right organization, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Toastmasters, the organization where leaders are made. Mr. Chairman, good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Wow. Wise words for wise leader, this Toastmaster, Antoinette Fox. Round of applause for you again. I'm one of the blessed to have an excellent distinguished Toastmaster, Antoinette Fox, on the Sunshiner team. She is the writer for the newscast with distinguished Toastmaster Thompson, and I can tell you she continues to lead by example and lead beyond expectations, even at that level. And so we are looking at a walking, talking, breathing. She's just at moment for presentation this evening, but she lives and walks it. Let's do our part. In particular, I'm just mentioning that part where she noted that if the person who comes after you does not exceed you, then you may have failed as a leader. I am sure that this executive will go beyond the expectations of leadership that was set by the previous executive, led by Toastmaster Kimberly Stirrup and her amazing team. They will continue to go beyond. And Madam President, for 2020-2021, we are behind you and your team 3,000%. Ladies and gentlemen, before we have the installation of our officers, allow me to read a few more of your charges and bits of advice for the team. And it is a joy for me to read these. It's so wonderful to see all of us put our time and effort into extending care and love to our fellow executives. The current president of Chick-Charney 971904 says, Toastmaster Navarro J. Roll, to the new executives, congratulations to all of you. Remember, with God, you can overcome any obstacle, and with each other, you will lead beyond expectations. Dynamic Persuaders once again writes, congratulations, DTM Aubrey and AD Director Derek Roll, for being such great examples and mentors for so many out there. Continue to show greatness as you continue to lead. From immediate past president, Glendia Alexis. Our immediate past president, Kimberly Stirrup, says, congratulations, new members. And Bonnie notes, welcome to our 3 new members. It's the best decision you have ever made. Thank you so much. Distinguished Toastmaster Aubrey says, Action for Achievement 1095 is rich with legacy and has been chartered over 65 years. Among its membership is the first Black and Bahamian District 47 Governor, Distinguished Toastmaster Sammy Bain, God bless him. The first Bahamian Toastmasters to reach international directorship, Distinguished Toastmaster Anthony Longley. The first Bahamian to reach the world finals in international speech contests, Distinguished Toastmaster Coffee Lockhart. The only Toastmaster to serve District 47 as leader more than once, and to serve as a regional director, who just finished speaking, my apologies, it's spraying for bugs, who just finished speaking, Distinguished Toastmaster Antoinette Fox, a host of division governors, area governors, and speech contest winners, to name a few. However, our greatest achievement is the club's ability to empower individuals to see beyond where their eyes can be and where they can be in the future. Leaders, it is within you. Lead knowing that God has called you for such a time as this. Action for achievement, the legacy continues. Thank you, DTM Aubrey. What an amazing legacy. So many tales of heroes, I would call it, legendary heroes who led beyond expectations. And of course, there's a new generation of leaders coming up from Action for Achievement 1095 now, who will continue to burst through the standards of leadership and go above and beyond the call of duty. And of course, Toastmaster Rodney Boodle says, life is only a medium. It's your choice and mindset that dictates what will happen. I like that. I'm going to say that again. Life is only a medium. It's your choice and mindset that dictates what will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your kind words. And if you still haven't provided anything yet, please take the moment to jump into the chat and put that in there as we continue to encourage our executives. With that, please give a round of applause to the big baller himself, and of course, to our loving, humble, appreciative, and God knows genuine Area 60 Director, Toastmaster Derek Garcia Roll, as he comes to install our new officers.
Thank you. Thank you very much once again, DTM Ernesto Williams. And a bit of housekeeping once again. To replicate the act of our executives joining me at the lectern, I would ask for everyone to turn off your videos. I will first call for the outgoing executives and to discharge you, and you would turn on your videos. Then I will call on each executive officer position, at which time you will turn on your video, and your act of passing the gavel on to the next person, you will then turn off your video so that the person you're passing the gavel on to will turn on their video, and we'll proceed in that manner. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Would the outgoing officers of Action for Achievement 1095 please turn on your videos? At this time, you are discharged from all of your duties and responsibilities. We thank you for the excellent service you would have provided Action for Achievement 1095 for the period 2019, July 1st, 2019 to June 30th, 2020. We thank you, and you are officially discharged of all your duties. Thank you very much. You may turn off your videos. It is my honor to install the officers of this club, Action for Achievement 1095. As distinguished Toastmaster Ernesto Williams alluded to, this club has a rich and long history of more than 60 years, I dare say 65 years in existence. And to prepare and challenge the leaders for what lies ahead. Their collective challenge is to make this a strong, President's Distinguished Club that is dedicated to helping people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen sensitively, and think on their feet creatively. As an officer, each of you are obligated to attend club executive committee meetings, district-sponsored officers training, and prepare your successor for your prospective office. In the order from Sergeant at Arms to President, I will call on you, and you are asked to open up your mic, your videos, as an act of standing next to me at the lectern. Toastmaster Arnett Stewart, Sergeant at Arms. Is Toastmaster Stewart with us?
She was.
Like that? Because I need to get a new.
That's it right there.
Okay, Toastmaster Stewart, are you able to turn on your video?
I mean, be able to.
Okay, in the interest of time, I'll get started, and hopefully Toastmaster Stewart will be able to finish before I give her charge. Toastmaster Stewart, as Sergeant at Arms, you are responsible for maintaining club properties, arranging the meeting rooms, and welcoming members and guests to each meeting. It is also your responsibility to schedule meeting locations, maintain club equipment, and to check after every meeting to ensure adequate supplies are available. Toastmaster Stewart, you also serve as the chairperson for the club's Social and Reception Committee. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities? And your response will be, I will. Did I lose Toastmaster Stewart?
I will.
Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go. That delayed reaction is always so good. The power of the pause. Excellent. We'll now move on to our treasurer. Toastmaster Tamika, take all my raffle money point here. Toastmaster Poitier, as treasurer, you are responsible for keeping clear and accurate financial records of club's business and for seeing that the club remains financially stable. You prepare a budget to be approved by the executive committee and membership. You announce when it is time for members to pay dues, explain the dues structures to members, collect dues, and work with the secretary to ensure that the clubs submit dues on time to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Toastmaster Stewart, and before I go on, the floor is now open for dues payments to Toastmasters International, so you could get started right away with sending in those dues. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
I will.
Thank you. You may turn off your video. Secretary, Distinguished Toastmaster Andrew Albury. Toastmaster Albury, as secretary, you are responsible for keeping clear and accurate records of club's business, including membership records and correspondence with Toastmasters International World Headquarters and others. You work with the treasurer to submit your club's semi-annual report and dues to Toastmasters International on time. In addition, you are a part of 3 who administers and manages the club's base camp for pathways. Toastmaster Albury, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you, Toastmaster Albury. And you may turn off your video and pass the screen on over to our VP PR, Vice President Public Relations. There you go, Rodney, I see you there. Toastmaster Rodney Boodle, Vice President Public Relations. You are charged with developing and implementing an advertising and publicity program that maintains a positive image of Toastmasters for all members, guests, and the general public. You enlist your fellow members in publicity activities, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests. You regularly recognize members' achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, email, and articles. Submit to the district newsletter, the Sunshiner. Toastmaster Boodle, you also serve as a member of the Area Council and Division Council. Will you perform your duties to the best of your abilities?
I most certainly will.
Oh, it sounded like you was about to sing. I don't know if that was Al Green or Al Giroux, but congratulations. You may now turn off your video. Vice President Education, Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Jalita Lewis. You may now turn on your video. Toastmaster Lewis. As Vice President membership, you are responsible for building and retaining membership and ensuring that a strong membership base by satisfying the needs of all members. Your job is vital to the growth and success of this club. Conduct ongoing membership building programs, making sure all applications for membership are completed accurately and are immediately submitted to Toastmasters World Headquarters. Ensure that a thorough orientation session is conducted for all new members. Explain the educational program to all prospective members and follow up and keep track on guests, new members, and members not attending meetings regularly. Toastmaster Lewis, and I do apologize, the last charge I gave to Toastmaster Boodle is your charge, that you sit as a member of the council for your area and division. So Toastmaster Boodle, my apologies. Do you accept these duties to the best of your abilities?
I will, with God's help.
Oh, put you and Toastmaster Boodle together, and I think you'll make a dynamic duet. You may now turn off your video. And I now call on Vice President Education, Toastmaster Genevieve Bullard. Toastmaster Bullard, the Office of Vice President Education is a critical office in the Toastmasters program and your Toastmasters Club. As Vice President Education, you are responsible for providing and maintaining a positive environment and a program through which members can learn and grow. You are to promote participation in the educational program, assign every new member a mentor, and to promptly submit educational achievements to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Another important function of this position is to attend district council meetings and vote the club's proxy, vote at regional and international business meetings. You preside over the meeting when the president is absent, and is also required to attend club executive meetings and district-sponsored club officer training. You also serve on your area council and division council. You also manage, and is the key manager for the club's Pathways Base Camp. Toastmaster Bullard, do you accept these responsibilities and will perform them to the best of your abilities?
I will.
Thank you. You may now turn off your video. President Nicole Williams, you may now turn on your video. Make sure I can see you, Toastmaster Williams. There you go. I see you now, Madam President. Toastmaster Williams, having been elected president of Action for Achievement Club 1095, you are the Chief Executive Officer and will be expected to preside at all club meetings and at all regular and special meetings of your executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club enables its members to achieve their educational goal. It is also your challenge to see that your club help the area, division, district, and Toastmasters International meet their goals. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of the leadership and dedication to the office. The gavel is a symbol of power and authority given to you by the membership of this club. Use it wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as its leader. The team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in feelings, thoughts, and action of all members with a common goal of achievement, sharing and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club which everyone will be proud of. You are to attend and vote your club's proxy at district council meetings or authorize club members or authorize a club member to do so on the club's behalf, as well as to attend regular conference and international convention and vote club's proxy or send a proxy to the district governor. You also serve as the third leg in the management of the educational base camp program for Pathways. Toastmaster Williams, as president, do you accept the challenge to perform your duties to the best of your abilities?
I do, and I will.
Oh, it sounds so good. It is my pleasure to now announce these officers as being installed. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Will all of the members of Action for Achievement 1095 please turn on your mics as I lead you through your pledge and commitment to your executive team and to the officers. Your officer team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of their ability. In order to be the best Toastmasters club possible and to meet the needs of all its members, your club will need active participation from each member. The growth and the development of the Toastmasters program in club Action for Achievement 1095 depends solely and largely upon you as a group. On your honor as men and women of Toastmasters, do you pledge to individually and collectively stand behind this club, work together with your officer team to make Action for Achievement Toastmasters Club the finest Toastmasters club it can possibly be?
We do.
We will.
We will.
We
We
will.
will.
We will.
We will.
And can I have another?
We will.
We will.
Church
We
joke.
will.
Thanks for obliging me. Once again, it is my privilege and pleasure to announce and declare this executive body installed. And we just have one more leg to go before we turn the reins over to our president. And will everyone else turn up their videos with the exception of our president, and will our immediate past president, Toastmaster Storm, join us by after turning on her video if possible. All right, Toastmaster Storup, as immediate past president, will you pin Toastmaster Williams with the president's pin as a symbol of her dedication and service and her authority as president of this club? You can say I will as a gesture of pinning.
I will.
Oh, right, there you go, there you go. Hey, Storup, so good to see you. Now, Toastmaster Nicole Williams, President, will you offer the immediate past president's pin to Toastmaster Kimberly Storup as a symbol of her dedicated service to the office of President for Action for Achievement 2019-2020 as a show of her support and dedication to the office? And you will say?
I will.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. Toastmaster Kimberly Sturrock, just a small charge to you. As immediate past president, you are chairman of the leadership committee of this club. It is your responsibility and duties to to oversee the club elections next year and to ensure that there is an executive team ready to come in for the upcoming year. You're also in charge of you're also in charge of oh, my mind is drawing a blank, the recognition program for the club to ensure that quarterly recognitions takes place within the club to ensure that our members are rewarded in a timely manner and recognized for achievements. Toastmaster Kimberly Storham, you are to give support to President Williams whenever called upon to lead her and guide her through these early stages of her presidency. And will you accept these duties and responsibilities and carry them out to the best of your ability?
I will.
Oh, there goes the power of the pause once again. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, it has been my pleasure, my privilege to administer this induction ceremony. I now present to you your president, our president, Toastmaster Nicole Williams.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. In the words of Helen Keller, the greatest gift God has given to mankind was not sight, but rather vision. Proverbs 29:18 declares, where there is no vision, the people will perish. But I prefer the alternative version of the Messenger's Bible, and it reads, if people can't see what God is doing, they stumble all over themselves. But when they attend to what he reveals, they are most blessed. Past District 47 Governor, Madam Division F Director, Mr. Area 60 Director, immediate past President, Master Chair, Action for Achievement, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening. I consider it a blessing and great honor to be elected and serve as president of Action for Achievement Club 1095. Toastmasters International is a place where leaders are made. But before Toastmasters International became an organization, it was first a thought, which then became a vision and was later brought into fruition on August 11th, 1947. In order for us to see our vision come to pass, we must first believe in our vision. If we desire to become great leaders, we must first believe that we can lead. It is said that in order for one to become a great leader, one must be honest, integral, and receptive. A great leader empowers people with honesty and transparency. A leader must have a strong character, which is considered to be one of the most essential qualities a leader must have. In my opinion, the most substantial quality a leader should have is humility. Humility is the quality of being humble. Leaders are said to set the direction and build an inspiring vision. Action for Achievement, as your president, it is my vision for all members to become transformational leaders. In order to become a transformational leader, we must reunite with our why. Simon Sinek wrote a book entitled Start with Why. My reason for joining Toastmasters International was not only because I was asked by our immediate past president, Toastmaster Kimberly Sturrock, but because I needed a moment to step outside of my comfort zone to prove to myself that something great lied on the inside of me. Had I not done that, I would not be where I am today. And that's serving as president of one of the many great clubs of Toastmasters International. Fellow Toastmasters, I charge you to search deeply within yourself and re-engage not only with your why, but also with your what. What motivated and empowered you to join Toastmasters International, and why? Once you find both your what and your why, you will begin to lead with great potential, which will motivate you to be deeply embedded in your desires to not only accomplish your personal goals, but the goals of action for achievement. The moment you find your why will be that very moment you will rediscover your authentic leadership and lead beyond your expectations. Lead far beyond what your eyes can see and what others expected. Club mentors, I urge you to assist your mentees with regards to regurgitating their why. If every member in Action for Achievement can remember why they joined Toastmasters and use that as their driving force to soar throughout this program, Club 1095 will be a force to reckon with. Fellow Toastmasters, search within yourself and boldly release the leader within. As president, it is my goal to build healthy membership relationships and efforts to guide each member in their desired direction of Toastmasters International. As president, I make an oath not only to serve to the best of my ability, but to also lead with great empathy, self-awareness, integrity, humility, and motivation. Also, as president, it is imperative that I make you all aware that no man is an island, which means the survival of Club 1095 not only depends on my efforts and commitment, but your leadership skills, your presence, your commitment, and your participation is required as well. In order for one to function in its full capacity, he or she needs not some, but all of its body parts and internal organs. Same applies for Action for Achievement. Club 1095, in order for us to remain President's Distinguished, we need all moving body parts for us to function to the best of our ability. Action for Achievement, we need you to be committed, intentional, and integral with regards to your positions and roles within the club. We've all vowed that we will serve this club to the best of our ability. So it is imperative that we remain committed to such obligations. Ecclesiastes 5:5 declares that it is better not to make a vow than to make one and not fulfill it. So, Action for Achievement, I say to you this evening, do not get weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Newly installed executive officers, the success of Club 1095 will be based on our influential leadership skills and emotional intelligence. If we want to lead successfully, we must respect the creativity of others. We must be able to take constructive criticism just as well as we distribute them. We must ask for help, not because we are weak, but because we want to remain strong in our craft as a transformational leader, like the late Dr. Miles Monroe. Transformational leaders whose intention for a group of individuals is to achieve a goal without neglecting other goals. As we all have goals in which we feel compelled to achieve, whether it be a personal goal, an educational goal, membership goal, or even a club goal. At the end of 2020-2021, at the end of the 2020-2021 Toastmasters year, I want us to be so confident in our craft that we are compassionate about leading beyond our expectations. A true leader is like a tree and can only be judged by the fruit that it bears. It is easy for a farmer or gardener to plant a fruit seed with anticipation that it would bring forth fruit. The difficult part for the farmer or gardener is waiting on that seed to produce fruit in its due season. As the members of Action for Achievement plant, we, the executive team, must water and allow God to bring the increase. Club 1095, let 2020-2021 be the year that we bear much fruit and lead with much action towards our achievements. Action for Achievement, let the legacy continue. Master Chair.
Madam President, I knew that your inaugural address would have been legendary, partly because I know of your excellence as a leader, also partly due to the fact that you are a Williams and all Williams are great. And yet, you've blown every one of our minds. I have not been, wow, I've not been that encapsulated by a presidential address. And Friday, I thank you for an amazing presentation. I thank you, not for just a speech, but a charge to the officers. I follow in the guise of Distinguished Toastmaster Albert Thompson, who reminds us that your words are connecting to a song that we used to know. Something inside so strong, know that I can make it. Doing me wrong, so wrong. All of my pride was gone, no. Something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong.
Yes.
And Toastmaster Williams, we are stronger even after that presentation, your charge to us. We are stronger now. Thank you. And trust me, between now and June 2021, myself and Toastmaster Genevieve Bullard are going to harmonize and give you a tribute just for your excellence. Thank you for believing in yourself and believing in us as fellow members, guests, friends, and affiliates of Action for Achievement 1095. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, my job is almost complete. Just allow me to make mention of some more of the commentary that you've placed inside the group. And I really favor these. We have so many, and I'm going to run through these as quickly as I can. With that being noted, I believe we have Toastmaster, our AD, our Area 60 Director, saying Club 1095, I encourage you to EYC, expand your capacity. You can do this by receiving, retaining, and responding. That open-mindedness in leadership is absolutely necessary. And I couldn't agree more, Mr. AD. Of course, Toastmaster Inderia Paul says, congratulations to the new executive team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Sholana Ferret all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. Kudos on such great, I believe if I'm not mistaken, such great political leadership that would have just taken place. Of course, she says, congratulations to all club officers. I wish you all the success during your tenure from PPPR Sholana Ferret. Inspired speakers, Toastmasters in Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ferret. You are always welcome here. Of course, Toastmaster Makia Cooper says, congratulations to the new members and to the newly installed executive team. Congratulations, congratulations. And of course, so many that are applauding you, Madam President, like our IPP who says, Madam President, capable hands, I am sure. Executives, I'm certain you all will do well. Very proud of all of you. Club 1095 to the world. Toastmaster Rodney Bodo says, ordinary people live life, but great leaders make life livable. Toastmasters and guests, as you make sure to beseech Toastmaster to make a point here, to get some raffle tickets before she pulls for the drawing, allow me to introduce two incredible leaders who are dedicated to the benefit and the excellence of District 47 Division I and Area 60. Coming to give their remarks is the incomparable Area 60 Director, Toastmaster Derek Garcia Roll, who will be followed by our Madam-in-Chief, our wonderful, able-bodied leader, immediate past Area 63 Director, and now Division F Director, leading with purpose, leading with a vision, and leading with a heart beyond one I would have ever noticed in life. She is an individual of so much goodness on the inside. She is sure, her and her team, to be there every step of the way for Division F as we lead through this 2020-2021 year. So round of applause for Toastmaster Derek Roll, who will be followed by distinguished Toastmaster Juliana Clark.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Ernesto Williams, and I thank you even more for not swelling my head and causing my pocket to become even lighter as a result.
Next time, Mr. 80, next time.
Action for Achievement 1095. It is indeed a privilege of mine to serve as your area director for this year, to be your greatest supporter and champion for success and achievement within the Toastmasters program. Since I've said so much already this evening, I just want to echo what I would have said in the chat group, EYC. And I think that is going to be my mantra for this year, encouraging members, officers to expand your capacity. And yes, you do that by receiving, you do it by retaining, and you definitely do that by responding. So on the note of receiving, this coming weekend is our Toastmasters Leadership Training Session. This is open for all members of the Toastmasters program. So I encourage you to register by 5 p.m. on the 13th so that you can learn more about the Toastmasters program, to take it even more, to expand yourself. Next, but last but not least, we have a grand opportunity to partake in Toastmasters Convention, which should have taken place in Paris a few days ago, but because of world events, COVID-19, it has been forced to take place virtually. To date, more than 20,000 persons have registered for a convention. Convention is an opportunity for you to expand even more. So I encourage you to seek out your president and every officer of your club for the link for you to register to be a part of this dynamic and impressive weekend. We get to partake in or experience the international speech contest at that event, where we'll be able to cheer on our own District 47 international speech winner. So I encourage you to expand your capacity, receive, retain, and most definitely respond. Thank you very much.
Over to you, Madam Division F Director.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Distinguished Toastmaster Chairman. Can you all see me? Is my camera switched the right way? Yeah.
Yes,
Hopefully.
turned the right.
Oh, thank you so much. Hopefully it is. You know, the world of technology. You guys may be seeing the back of the inside of my iPad case. But a pleasant good evening. Congratulations, Action for Achievement. It is such a pleasure to be here on your installation night. Madam President, what a powerful address that you made to this club. I know and I can feel that without a shadow of a doubt, you will be leading this club with a lot of of courage and with a lot of backing this year. I just want to encourage.
Apologies, DTM Clark, we definitely cannot see you. It's very black.
Yeah? Oh, okay. I'll switch my camera around.
Okay.
Am
Excellent,
I there?
much better.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you,
Love
guys.
your talk,
Working
very
on
colorful.
my iPod case. Great. Here I am. So, as I said, this is me, and I'm so happy to have this club as one of my clubs under Division F this year. And I just want to remind you to allow what's on the inside of you to be drawn out. You know, when you make your tea in the morning, or even if you put the grains of coffee into your cup, remember the joy of draining what's inside of you out. And when you take a look at, you know, things such as a tea bag or the grains, coffee grains that you drink or enjoy, you're going to experience hot water. And hot water, you know, you want this year to be based on drawing out the flavor, the intended purpose for the club, your intended goals. And that's going to be done by turbulent situations. Hot water, you cannot enjoy a good cup of tea or coffee without challenges. So I encourage you to face this year with a lot of endurance, with a lot of faith, with a lot of strong shoulders, because it is going to be a tough challenge. And you know, the joy of leadership is not made within easy road. It's basically something that you want to encourage, or you know, showcase your love for growth even in the midst of trials where you can. And also too, when you talk about, you know, just enjoying a cup of coffee or tea, you may want to add some sugar or some cream to it. And when you talk, and sugar and cream just looks like, you know, advice, new ideas, creativity. You think about circumstances where you need to reach out to persons to bring in new ideas that you want to do for this club, or new ways that you try to, you know, bring certain aspects of this club in order to achieve your goals. But at the end of the day, I'm so excited for this club to be able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you possibly can this year. And congratulations to all this evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madam Division F Director and Mr. Area 60 Director. Thank you so much for your words. I am not only thirsty for a cup of coffee, but I also see the excellence in it and how we can tailor it to our leadership in Toastmasters today. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It is a joy for me to yield this time to our now reigning president. She will be the last voice you hear, who will lead us through announcements, the raffle drawing, and our adjournment. And so please allow me to welcome her. But right before she comes, we are going to ask for the vote of thanks by distinguished Toastmaster Rachel Ferguson. And following her, the next voice you will hear will be our president, who will through announcements, drawing, and adjournment. Round of applause for DTM Rachel Ferguson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A pleasant good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. An unknown author states, saying thanks costs nothing, but gives everything. So with that thought, we express our sincere thanks to our chairman, distinguished Toastmaster Williams, for charting our course, our area director, Toastmaster Rule, for giving our officers their mandate for this year, our keynote speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Fox, for your words of inspiration, our division director, distinguished Toastmaster Clark, for your words of encouragement, our members for your participation, and of course, our guests for your support. Once again, I say thank you to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Chairman.
Long to desire, please unmute mics and give a round of applause to the president of Action for Achievement 1095, the 2020 to the 2021 Toastmasters year, Madam President herself, Toastmaster Nicole Williams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Thank you so much, Master Chair. Thank you so much. It is indeed a pleasure and a privilege to serve as president of Action for Achievement. You guys don't know how excited I am. At first I was nervous, I was shaking, but I'm like, you know, with the support of my team and the members of Action for Achievement, they like, you got this, you got this. Just we're rooting for you, we got this. So I say thank you to all of you. And it is, again, it's a pleasure to serve as your president. But before I give announcements, I would like our raffle master to give the winner of tonight's raffle. I'm excited about these prizes. Hopefully I'm a winner.
Oh, you are.
Everyone, you know, everyone likes to win.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, Madam Raffle Master, are you ready to announce the winners? Do you have your ticket numbers ready?
I have my ticket numbers ready. The raffle is officially closed, everyone. There were just 2 persons. I was not able to send the numbers to them, but I sent to, we had a visitor by last name was Griffin. The numbers for that individual was 370696 through 702. That was Griffin. But once again, let me repeat it. The numbers were 370696 through 702. That was 7 tickets. The other person would have been Erica Hanna, TM Erica Hanna. I didn't get a phone contact and I was trying to send her over the Zoom, but I'll give her her numbers. Everybody else received their numbers. Her numbers are 370745 through 751.
Repeat.
Can you all see them?
Repeat.
Okay. Toastmaster Hannah is asking for her numbers again.
370745 through 751.
Okay, got it.
All right. It's raffle time, everyone. This is my first time doing a raffle.
I didn't get my numbers.
Who is that, may I ask?
Cox.
What's the name?
Cox. Andrea
Cox.
Cox.
How many tickets you wanted?
I put on it $10.
Give me 1 second.
I wrote it in the note.
16 tickets.
Okay, you wanted 10 tickets? I'll get your tickets for you right now before we do the drawing. I got you covered. $10. $10. I got that.
Okay.
16 tickets.
Madam Treasurer, did you have me for 20 or 25?
25, sir. 25, sir.
Give my ticket numbers again, too, because I want to carry all 3 of the prizes. Notice I put up 4 fingers, or 3 of the prizes.
Take that up to 4.
Man,
notice I put up 4 fingers. So that's I want the prize for the next meeting as well.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness. TM Cox.
You get the $10.
You ready for your number, TM Cox?
Yes.
370752
752
through 758.
Repeat that again.
370752 through 70758.
70758. Okay.
Yes.
70758.
How many tickets is that, madam?
Right now for you. Everybody else receive the numbers.
That's 16 tickets?
Yeah, that should be 16 tickets, Toastmaster boy. She said $10 worth.
My most humble apologies. That was
Yeah. I mean, don't rob her winning ticket.
No, you can't have that.
I gotta watch out for you.
Pray for her, Talks. Pray for her. Pray for her.
Right now. She's got because that's I go in.
Amen. I'm one of those same tickets.
So what the other
your numbers?
No, yeah, give it to me, please.
All right. So continue on. It'll be 759
759
through 767.
767. So the remainder is 759 to 767.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Portia, can you reconfirm my numbers, please?
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just put these in the bag for her. Who wants me to confirm the numbers for them?
Toastmaster Road, area director.
Okay, hold on 1 second. You know, I gotta make sure TM roll is straight.
Take care of him. Take care of him.
All right, TM roll. Your numbers are 370661 through 695.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, are we ready for the raffle, everybody? We ready for the raffle? Now, as a disclaimer,
You ready now?
As a disclaimer, I just gave a $10 donation. I will not participate in the raffle. I didn't get any tickets. I just put $10. Okay?
Oh, that is so sweet.
How
You'll take your money.
To you.
But that's the kind of treasurer we like.
That's what kind of treasurer we need.
How we can get the $10 to you?
I'll arrange with you. I'll arrange with you to pick it up.
Okay.
All right, our first lucky winner. The first lucky winner. Ticket number 303. Sorry, let me start over. First ticket number is 370615.
Not a good number.
Man, whoever gets the number before me.
Who that is?
That's you, Donnell?
Yes.
Way to go, Toastmaster Bean.
You can double check it because that's according to
No, we trust you.
This is
no, I
your
mean,
we don't trust ourselves.
I'm reading the text right.
TMB, you want a red bottle of Trevento wine?
That's the babe. She don't drink.
Drunk again.
All right, let me check the bag. Let me check the bag. Let me check this bag. Let's see who. Let my daughter pick it up. Pick up another one. All right. Are y'all ready for the second drawing? Drawing. All right, here we go. The first number is 370648. Who's our winner?
Why you going with this 6, man?
Like you just shying off my numbers.
And you just you're in the front or you're in the back.
I just don't understand.
Shake it up.
Who's our winner?
You gotta claim your prize, somebody.
Going once.
Repeat that number again.
The number is 370648.
That ain't you, Cox. That ain't you.
Going once.
You need to shake that bag up.
Please let Madam President pick the last ticket, please.
Yeah, let someone pick that.
Yeah, let Madam President pick the last ticket.
She's the only one who could pick it.
Go on. Nobody claim the prize?
Do it again. Do another one.
Hold on.
Shake that thing up.
All right, pick another one. Are y'all ready? This is the second one.
Ready.
Ready.
We're ready.
370698.
Oh, come on.
That's you, guys. That's your rule.
No, I have my last number is 695. Somebody after me have that.
My God.
Okay,
no one claiming?
No. They left.
Genevieve, is that you?
Mine ain't going once.
That ain't you, Cox?
7.
Let's go.
3707.
Next one. Boy, this will be long.
Don't be wrong. Let it be long.
Y'all ready for the next number?
Yes, we're ready.
All right. The next number is 370757.
Oh, really now?
Okay, that ain't me either.
That should be a
Hey,
What kind of voodoo numbers these
Take
are?
all of the tickets
Check
out,
your
put
chart,
all
check
of
your
them
phone,
back in,
check your
and then shake them again. Something's going wrong for this basket today.
I was off. I just got disconnected and came back on. I didn't hear the last number.
Okay, 370757.
That's me.
That's right, $30 you.
Why you didn't stay off, Cox? Call player to come back on.
Drop the call again. Drop the call again.
Yeah, man.
That's me.
All right. Congratulations, Toastmaster Crocs.
And the last shall be first.
Congratulations, Toastmaster
That's the
Crocs.
same number you wasn't gonna give up.
My word.
You won yourself a bottle of wine as well.
What?
You and your husband.
Last prize. Everybody ready?
Ready?
All right. The next number is
3.
370
6.
756.
Oh my God.
That's
Cox again.
That ain't you again, Cox?
That's me again.
That's you again?
Yes, that's her again. That's after me.
That's the same number she was gonna
Yes,
give you.
752 to 58 and 759 to 767.
Ah, man. So,
Y'all know the people who get tickets last always win. Y'all know that.
I mean, Bonnie.
hey, man, Bonnie, don't say that, Bonnie. Don't say that.
You can give that to Bonnie for me.
Okay.
See, I blame DTM. I blame DTM and Esther
Tell her
Williams.
what the prize is, madam.
Bonnie, you won yourself a $20 phone card.
Oh, she can use that.
That
I blame
concludes our
Ernesto
raffle for
Williams.
this evening. It was great.
You should have gone to 30, Mr. AD.
Thank you, everybody, for your support. The total amount of funds we collected, hold on, I have it written out in the book. Give me 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
It's $110 tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Way
You
to
almost
go,
made rent.
1095.
That's
Call
it.
you out to collect my money. Time.
Yes, so you gotta call me.
Send the bank information on the chat.
I will.
She gotta come to bring my prize anyway. So she get it then. So call me.
Well, you have collateral. If she don't pay the fine, you have the wine. So you know.
Who won that first prize?
The first prize was
Bean, Toastmaster Bean won the first
Danielle.
prize.
Danielle Bean.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Raffle Master Toastmaster Poitier. That was indeed a fun raffle session.
Yeah.
Welcome. Tonight was a great meeting, great installation ceremony. I thank all of you for your participation as it pertains to the ceremony. That brings us to the end of another great meeting. I want to thank all of you for your participation. All of you participated to make the ceremony such as an inaugural one. It was awesome. Everybody played their role to the best of their ability, which was great. We had some guests in the house. I saw a lot of them would have left. They had other
One of them
commitments.
still here, though.
Pardon me?
We still have quite a few still here.
Okay, of the guests here tonight, can you kindly unmute yourself and introduce yourself and say who invited you, which club are you from?
You may want to start with the club in Andres, Chichicani.
Pleasant good evening, Madam President. I had a wonderful night, and the person who invited me was Toastmaster DTM Andrew Albury.
Wonderful.
It was a great night.
Yeah, it was. You may want to introduce your team. There's quite a few.
Those who were here with me this evening was my immediate past president, Juliet Gator.
She's still on the call.
She's still here.
Yes, she is.
We have with us the Madam Secretary, our Toastmaster, Indira Paul Monroe.
Yeah.
And then we had with us VP of Education,
there you go,
which is Denise Roll.
There you go. All right. Awesome.
Good stuff. We're glad to have you.
Yes.
Do we have any other visitors? Pardon me?
Glad to be here.
Good. Do we have any other visitors visiting with us tonight?
We have Dynamic Persuaders.
Yes, good night. This is IPP Glendia Alexis. The installation was very awesome.
Thank you.
Interesting speakers, and you, Madam President, gave a strong charge.
Thank
I
you.
was invited. You're welcome. I was invited by DTM Albury. Very
good stuff. Glad to have you.
Yes,
thank you.
Dynamic persuaders. Do we have any other guests visiting with us?
Yeah. Merla Waters, past area director.
Say it again.
Good evening, Madam President.
Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Great, and yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. It's indeed a pleasure to join your club this evening. This is my first time visiting the club, and I've always wanted to visit, but because I think you're a lunchtime club, correct?
No.
No, we visit, we're in the evening, 6:30.
In the evening, okay. So I was unable to actually attend, but thanks to this virtual setting, I am able to join you this evening. This evening, I am representing my two clubs, Destined for Success 3956 and Club Carmichael 6724527. And Madam President, if you would kindly permit me, we're not under announcements as yet, but I don't know how long I can actually stay on this call. I just want to make a brief announcement as the TLI manager for the Bahamas 2020-2021. Madam President, I charge you and your club, if you haven't registered as yet, to please register for the upcoming TLI to be held on this coming Saturday, where officers will be awarded the opportunity to be trained. And if officers of this club have already been trained during the virtual empowerment weekend, you can register again to be trained, because we know great leaders never stop learning. And so, Madam President, I look forward to seeing you and your executive team and also members of this club that would love to participate at the TLI training this upcoming weekend. I will drop the registration link in the chat. Thank you very much, Madam President.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to have you. And we will be sure to, for those who didn't join the meeting pass, we will be sure to do so this coming Saturday. Thank you so much.
And we have immediate past area Division I Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Deandra Dorset.
Thank you so much. A pleasant good evening, everyone. I am Distinguished Toastmaster Deandra Dorset, as stated, the Media Pass Division I Director. Today I represent BUT Nation Builders, my home club in Division F, Area 62, as well as the newly chartered First Breakfast Toastmasters Club of the Bahamas. And it is indeed a pleasure to be here. I visited 1095 like when I first kind of joined Toastmasters. DTM Rachel Ferguson is a mentor of mine, and it is indeed a pleasure to be here and have this opportunity. So I thank Area 62 Director LaPedro Damianos for sending the invite, and I look forward to visiting once again. And congratulations to you and the officers.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pointer Dorset. Great having you.
Madam President, our own guest, who will soon be a member, who spoke at our last meeting with her point, Erica Hanna.
Erica Hanna, Toastmaster Hanna.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I sorry that I joined the Toastmasters meeting late, but it was very informative. And Nicole, as well as your team, congratulations to everyone.
Thank you.
I am eager to be a part of this dynamic Toastmaster team, okay?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Loving what we have, loving it. It was a pleasure to have you, Toastmaster Hannah. Is there any more guests?
That concludes.
Okay, once again, thank you so much for your presence. It was greatly appreciated. It was heartfelt. Well, I give a heartfelt thank you, warm welcome to those all of our guests. We thank you for being a part of a great installation ceremony. We would like to remind you that we meet every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. Promptly, we normally start at 6:30, but our virtual meetings are now at 6. Again, they're every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. Our next meeting is scheduled for August 25th at 6 o'clock. So we invite you to 6:30.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 6:30. So we invite you again to be a part of something so great and richly impactful. I now call this meeting
on the adjournment, Madam President.
Go ahead.
Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, Madam President got married on Saturday, so let's give her a round of applause.
Yeah, Madam President.
Distinguished Toastmaster Andrew, you just
A
had to
slice
put
of
that
the
little
wedding
plug
cake,
in there. You
please.
had to put that little plug in there. Thank you so much. Pardon me?
In COVID-19 lockdown.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
What?
Anything is possible.
Madam President, on the adjournment, if I
COVID
may.
don't stop no show.
President, before
I hear that. On the adjournment.
I now call this meeting.
On the Toastmasters.
On the adjournment, Madam President, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much for indulging me. I want to remind the team, the group, as editor-in-chief for the District 47's newsletter this year. We have two of your amazing members on that team, DTM Albert Thompson and DTM Antoinette Fox. I want to personally applaud them and recognize them for their excellence on the team thus far. And I also want to remind the club that you are able to insert or send in articles, poems, membership highlights, events, anything that you feel you want the district and the region to know about what's happening at your club. Please, and hopefully someone can put this very quickly in the chat for me. Please send that article or whatever it is you think might be great or interesting for the newsletter. Send it to sunshiner@toastmastersd47.org. That's sunshiner, SUNSHINER, at toastmastersd47.org. Send them, and of course, don't worry about the time. Our cutoff deadline for each edition, thank you, Toastmaster Boodle. Our cutoff for each edition is the 19th day of the month. So the next edition, the cutoff date will be the 19th of this month. But even if you missed that, still send it, because we could include that for the next upcoming edition. And so please take advantage of it. Of course, we want everyone, our South Floridian brothers and sisters, as well as our Bahamian brothers and sisters, to be highlighted equally and as best as possible in the newsletter. So please take part. And of course, thank you so much for allowing me to say such. Congratulations again.
Madam President, on adjournment, please.
Go ahead.
If you would permit me, I just want us to please keep TM Sophie Saunders in prayer. She is in hospital. And so when you pray tonight, please remember her.
Okay, will do.
Thank you.
Also, Madam President, on the same note that Toastmaster Williams had mentioned, if you have an article, make sure get a sound bite as well for it. If you can have like maybe a WhatsApp video that can accompany that article, you can send that to me directly on WhatsApp. That's fine, because we're also doing a video segment of the Sunshiner. And of course, for video, we need sound bites, we need video, and not just articles. We actually need pictures that we can use and insert, because television is about sound and video.
Awesome.
Agree.
Yes, thank you, TTM Thumbs in.
Well, thank you so much, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. It was a pleasure, and I now call this meeting adjourned.
Thank you. Wonderful job. Awesome.
Congratulations, executives. I believe in y'all.
Thank you so
got
much.
this.
Congratulations, 1095.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you,
Madam Treasurer, we need a different basket and a different
Johnny.
pickup
Thank you,
next time for
Dynamic.
raffle.
Next time, area director, next time.
Hey, Schoolie. Hey, Genevieve.
Hi.
So I was
Always a
tempted to let
pleasure.
everybody know that we were friends from primary school, Genevieve, when I was doing your induction, but I said, no,
That's
no,
right.
compose yourself. Don't reveal that.
What? I'm gonna tell our age, right?
No, yes.
But always a pleasure. Good to see you.
Likewise. Take care, everyone.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Madam Treasurer, I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
All right, see you later. Take
You
care.
guys be
All right,
safe.
You know where she live at?
I have a number, man.
Oh, okay.
Good evening, everyone.
Call your security Toastmaster, boy.
Good evening.
Good evening, Toastmaster Lewis.
All right. Okay, Jen.
Aubrey, what are you trying to say?
I'm not checking.